Good morning. It is 8:24 in the glorious Orlando sun today. And Tabitha, where are we off to?
Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom. Now you'll see that me and Tally have sported again similar ears today. But Tabitha, is there something you would like to say to everyone?
We have got hats on and ears on top. So if it's a really hot day, get this, because it's really helping us.
It is really helping us. And yesterday, both of us were feeling the burn on our foreheads. Now, you might remember that I'd spoke about the fact that I had got burnt on day one when we went to Disney Springs. I didn't get burnt yesterday because I was using the copper tone that I spoke to you about. It was a little bit stingy on your face. That's what you found, isn't it, Rob?
No, I found it.
And Tabitha's found it. I haven't found that, but that's maybe because I use quite a lot of lotions and potions on my face, so maybe my face is a bit more desensitized. But they have found it. What are you laughing at?
Your rough, leathery skin.
My rough. Excuse
doesn't
me.
feel the burn of copper.
Do you think that's rough, leathery skin at 43, guys? What do you think?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think you two are absolutely at it. So that's the reason. So you'll notice that although I didn't wear a hat at all in MK, I didn't burn, which is absolutely great. So I would recommend that particular sweat resistant range, because I tell you what, the sweat was absolutely not to be disgusting. It was lashing off me yesterday to the point where my face was just dripping. I have brought with me a little cooling fan that I'll maybe show you today, and also my Body Shop mint mattifying spray, and I think that really helped. So when the guys were on the speedway yesterday, I sat down in the kind of viewing area, tried to dab my face to dry it, sprayed the mattifying spray on it, and I sat with my little cooling fan. And I must have done that about maybe 3 or 4 times yesterday, so that definitely helped as well. So yeah, so we are sporting our hats. I've got my lovely Mercedes limited edition Saudi 2021.
We bought her.
The guys bought me for Mother's Day. So I also think that Lewis would be approving of the ears on top as well. So I went for the camouflage because we're going to Animal Kingdom. So today is day 3 of 21. Rob, what did you manage to bag for us this morning on the Genie Plus?
Everest, Expedition Everest.
Expedition Everest, which is the only roller coaster at Animal Kingdom. So that's super exciting. That's our first ride, and we're able to access that ride between, is it 9 and 10?
Yeah, I think so.
9 and 10 this morning we can access that. So that is our first ride. It's 8:27. It's going to take us 20 minutes just to get to the park, and then we've got the parking. We need to then walk from parking to bag check, and then into the park as well. So we'll let you know how we get on for timing, but we are super. Well, I'll be honest guys, you're not going to see a lot of us out and about in the park itself, only because if anything is to go by yesterday, it was frantic. It really was frantic, going from ride to ride, the queuing, the sweat, so you probably won't see a huge amount of us doing in-park vlogging. It'll probably be in the car, then talking to you guys, and then if we get the opportunity in any restaurants, then we'll absolutely take you along with us. But Tabitha, what day is today?
It's May the 4th be with you.
Did you do the finger guns?
No.
So Tabitha has got her Stormtroopers tie-dye on today as well, because she is keen, even though we're not going to Disney Hollywood Studios until tomorrow. She is so keen to spend some of the day talking to cast members and telling them, May the 4th be with you. Now, we did make a decision. We had Hollywood Studios booked for today, but we didn't realise it was May the 4th. And as you know, Star Wars people can be very excitable, and I think we both thought, Rob, didn't we, that the park was going to be too busy for us to be able to enjoy it and to be able to do all the things. Now, we have got some spectacular things organised for tomorrow that we couldn't have got booked on today, so we switched the days around. So we're doing Animal Kingdom today, and we are doing Hollywood Studios tomorrow, where we have a very, very exciting day. But enough about tomorrow, we're still on today. So I'm just going to let you guys enjoy the ride down to Animal Kingdom with us, and we'll check in with you soon.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. Sleeping in the back of a van, roaming in the wilderness. We never need a plan. We'll be alright, just you and I. Singing from the top of our lungs, dancing by the lakeside. Gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. Someday we will look back, and our hearts will be whole again. I want to remember all that happened to us. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. Oh yeah, this summer night, this summer night, oh this summer night.
So what a day. We caught up with you this morning as we went on our way into Animal Kingdom, and it was a tremendous day. So we went to Animal Kingdom, like I say, had an amazing day. Rob's going to put some of the PhotoPass pictures that we got taken today, because there was a lot of magic happening. And also, we had some really great snacks. We got this amazing cold frozen drink that had, what did you say it had on it, Rob?
Boba balls.
Boba balls, and inside them they had pear juice. Oh my goodness, they were amazingly refreshing. And we also had some pineapple and pineapple cream spring rolls, which were just fab as well as a snack. We went to Yak and Yeti for our lunch, and again, absolutely gorgeous food. You had a Korean barbecue chicken sandwich, some chips. I got some chicken fried rice, and Tabitha went for the kids' meal that was in that kind of little like combo deal that they do. So she got a cheeseburger, some fries, some grapes, and some chocolate milk, and I think it was like $8.59. Now, top tip, if you want, you can also, as an adult, order a children's meal. So therefore you're getting a drink, 2 snacks, and a burger, as an example. They are not huge advocates of telling you that up front, but my very good friend Lee shared that with me the last time I came as well, because sometimes, you know what, you don't want a full meal, nor do you want to pay $13.99, $14.99 for an adult meal either. You might just think, do you know what, I just want something just to fill a hole so I can keep going. So that's a top tip. The dish that I had today, the chicken fried rice, was actually on the sides menu. But when you see it, it is in the most gorgeous, little, authentic Chinese box. I'm not sure how authentic it is, purely based on the fact that I'm basing it on the fact that I see that style of Chinese in American films. Maybe it's just authentic for Americans. But nevertheless, the food was really, really tasty. We done an incredible amount of rides. Crazy day at the parks. We left the park about 5:15, and the traffic coming out was just tailbacks. I think everyone had the same idea of leaving the parks when we did, and we decided we were going to go to Olive Garden for dinner, which is one of my favourite places to go. When Jonesy and I came to Orlando for the first time way back in 2008, when it was just the two of us, where we stayed on International Drive, there was an Olive Garden right next door. We'd never been to an Olive Garden before, and we went in. And it just holds some really lovely memories, if I'm honest. So we went to Olive Garden tonight. Service was amazing. Got a lovely young girl called Angie. She told us so much about herself. She was only 19, and she's just graduated from high school. So, and she's going to go and study medicine. So it's just lovely. Young girl, I would encourage you, if you're here, just have as many great conversations. Today on Everest, the roller coaster, I sat next to a chap. Didn't catch his name, but he works as a technician on Big Thunder Mountain, and it's just so nice to talk to other people. And I said to him, I'm really sorry, I'm a bit of a screamer, so apologies, like, don't want to terrify you, just thought I'd give you the heads up. And he was like, it's okay, I'm a big fan of roller coasters. I was like, oh, that's brilliant, you've been on this before. He was like, yeah, I'm actually one of the technicians at Big Thunder Mountain. I was like, oh my God, we were there just yesterday. So I was telling him about my experience, and I'm glad to say he wasn't terrified at the end. So he also said his wife was a screamer, and when he said that, it just made me go, oh, okay. So have good conversations with people that you can. We spoke to another girl today when we were queuing for Flight of Passage, where she was an annual pass holder, and she was telling us about how excessive the queues have been, and why she decided to come back and sometimes just leaves the queues. And Rob was telling her about his last experience when he thought he was queuing for Flight of Passage, and he actually queued for Navi River for over 2 hours. So we were chatting to her about that, and Tabitha's first time on Flight of Passage today, and oh my gosh, did that girl love that experience. She was just shouting, I'm flying. So she really enjoyed that, didn't she, Rob? And it was great because Rob's her buddy on all the rides. He always sits next to her, so he gets to hear all those little those extra little bits. Me, I'm screaming on the other side, and Flight of Passage makes me quite motion sick, so I didn't feel terribly well when we came off of it this afternoon. But we did some amount of walking. I think, I've not checked my watch today. Yesterday I did just about 18,000, just over 18,000 steps, and today I will double check it, but I was definitely over 19,000 when I last checked it. So you are talking about putting a full shift in. We've been up since 6:30. We've been in the parks. We've done so much. Tabitha also decided to do the Wilderness Explorer, and it is such good fun. And what was really, really nice to see is it's not just a bit of a tick box, you know, like when the kids go up to the Wilderness Explorer people, they actually have some really great conversations, and the interaction between the kids and the Wilderness Explorers was magical to watch. Absolutely magical. Tabitha being Tabitha had a million questions about everything, but it was nice to hear her the things that she's learning at school, because she was adding little bits in and obviously retaining the information. So stop and smell the roses, do things that aren't always just queuing for rides. That would be my big top tip. So I enjoyed Animal Kingdom so much more today than I had done a few 3 years ago. 3 years ago we went, it was just like, do the ride, do the ride, do the ride, do the ride, go. And this time it wasn't. It was very much about stopping. But that just comes from, I suppose, knowing what you do, want to do, and what you don't. Some of the things I thought we would have done today, what was the bird show called?
Feathered Friends or something.
Feathered Friends. I thought we would have done that. There's also a kite flying show, which I thought we were going to do, and we didn't do that today. And Festival of the Lion King, which is the #1 show in Animal Kingdom. We didn't do that either, purely based on the fact that we just thought it's a hot day. Do we want to be sitting in kind of closed arenas in the heat, or out in direct sunlight? So I suppose we've been really, really, really lucky with the weather, that it's not, you know what, and it's been glorious sunshine. I actually got a little bit of, Rob's helping me hold this, but I got a little bit of sunburn today, so I don't know if you can see it. So, but we did get drenched when we went on the Cali River Rapids, which was really, really good fun. And again, just like riding with the people and other people and just chatting. Tabitha chats to everyone, so you have no option other than to like fully interact. So it's 10:15. I am about to head to bed. Tabitha's in bed already. We are getting up at 6:30 tomorrow morning, because we are hoping to bag a Genie Plus Lightning Lane for Toy Story Mania, and we're hoping that that will be either our first or our second ride. So we're also aiming to get into Hollywood Studios around about 8:30, because we want to go to Woody's lunchbox and have a breakfast bowl. So we've got loads planned for tomorrow, but enough about tomorrow, because we're not there yet. So for now, guys, thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for enjoying the vlogs. Hope you're enjoying them as much as we are. We set out to keep some memories for us, and we just thought we would invite you guys along on the ride as well. So yeah, hope you have enjoyed a lot. Like I said earlier, we won't ever really do vlogging in the park, because I'm just not that confident to walk about with a camera in front of me. I enjoy doing them because it's a great memory for us. It's a great way for us to keep a track of what we've done and look back. And Tabitha loves doing the vlogs, and I love seeing her confidence get more and more. And her expressions are great when you see her think, what's going on? So with that in mind, we will say good night. And as it is the 4th of May, may the 4th be with you.